wondering how in the world you're supposed to figure out where you're going to find the time to teach handwriting to your children, your students, you barely have time to do everything you have to do. I have 3 easy ways for you to go ahead and incorporate and embed handwriting instruction into everything you do without having to add one more thing to your list. Promise. So, first thing is talk about letter size during, let's say, science class. If there's vocabulary words and they have to copy them down, talk about the principle of letter size and have them practice it while they're copying their science vocabulary. This is a great way to have them realize that handwriting is not something we do during handwriting class, during a handwriting worksheet. Handwriting, letter size, spacing are things that we need to include in our everyday life and our everyday writing. And that is honestly, all the research shows that is the best way to practice it, is to actually embed it and keep it separate from a handwriting class. The second tip that I have for you guys is go ahead and talk about spacing and then link it to, let's say, a language arts assignment, a reading. Let's say they have journal writing. Journal writing, usually sometimes teachers have it in the morning. It's like a free open assignment. Say, hey guys, I want to remind you guys about letter size. You have a quick little lesson on spacing, and then say, as you're writing your journal writing or whatever writing assignment you have for the day, I'm going to walk around, answer any questions, and I'm also going to be looking for spacing, making sure you guys have enough spacing. A lot of times just having that conversation with them and bringing spacing up to the surface helps them be aware. A side note here, when I'm in the classrooms, I like to tell teachers, hey, those gold foil stickers that teachers have, or the little round happy faces. That's a great way. As you're walking around, you just start randomly putting them on the papers where there's space. Now make sure that this is not interpreted as a reward for leaving spacing, because the kids that struggle with spacing will be the ones that are most challenged. The sticker is meant to be just like an extra cue. Hey, look, you left the right size of space. So try and get all the class, just walk around. You may not even have to talk about it. They'll know that the sticker means that they left the right amount of space, and hopefully it'll transition throughout the rest of their writing that day. The last tip I have is, while they're doing these assignments, whether it's science vocabulary or a paragraph that they're writing in their journal, have them take a minute to self-correct. Self-correct, but try and make it specific. Say, all right, guys, I want you to self-correct. Go ahead and take a look for how many of you made sure you wrote all the tall letters. See, that's very different language than I want you to check and make sure it's nice and neat. See the difference? So, talk about letter size during a science class, during social studies, and have them practice with it. Talk about spacing in between words when they're writing their journals or having to copy something from the board. And then the last tip was go ahead and give them opportunities to self-correct. And that way you can really embed handwriting instruction, handwriting skills throughout every day, and your kids are going to be much better legible writers because of this. I'm Nicole Santamaria with Miami Handwriting. I'm looking forward to you guys implementing these in your classrooms. Have a great day.